What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some more pickups to talk about. So this week, I missed the video last week, so this week I'm doing the pickups video. Also got 2 subscribe mails in this video as well. I got one that's already open that I'm just going to show, and one that I've not opened that we will open on camera. First pickup today is, boom, the Ninja Turtles trilogy, the 90s Ninja Turtles trilogy. Ninja Turtles, the sequel of the Ooze, and the third one, which no one likes, Turtles in Time. Turtles, the first movie is one of my favourite films of all time. I absolutely love it. Me and Sophie watched it recently and it was absolutely great. We had a great time watching it. Still holds up all these years later. It still looks great. The costumes are awesome. The choreography is outstanding. And it just is so faithful to the first, the first arc of the comic. It actually does pay homage to that first arc so well. Love the first Turtles movie. Sequel is still really fun. Still had a good time with that. Super Shredder and all that kind of jazz. It's really, really fun. And I haven't seen the third one in a long time, and I know it's bad, so that's going to be fun revisiting that one. So that is the Turtles trilogy. Next up, the rarity of the rare. I picked up a premium collection title from HMV. I found it in CeX. Yeah, and it came with a slip, which is very rare when it concerns CeX stuff. The sticker came off somewhat okay. You still can see residue there, but end of the day, it was best I can get it, and I was quite happy. It was only like £6. That's Valley of the Gwangi. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, apparently it's a really, really cool dinosaur film, which I'm looking forward to checking out. Sophie was getting rid of a lot of stuff in her collection. She was just cutting down her collection to the point where she's only got films she wants to keep, and she donated to me her John Wick trilogy on Blu-ray. And now I love these movies, particularly the second one is probably my favourite in the franchise. I think number 2 is absolutely outstandingly good. This one is just great as well. It's a great revenge film. Number 3 has a really good action sequence at the beginning that I love, but I feel it gets a bit long in the tooth towards the end of the film. That's just my opinion, but it's still great. It's still a really good action trilogy right there. I absolutely love the John Wick trilogy. Then we get to the first subscribe mail in this video. I've got another one to open while we're here. Right, this comes from Paul Morgan Williams on Instagram. He gave me a message. He said, I know your mum's collecting Disney DVDs. I've got a box set here that I want to send your way. Would you like it? I, of course, said that would be amazing. Thank you so much. And yeah, my mum is very excited to check these out. And he sent me a box set that has The Moon Spinners and Summer Magic. I've never heard of these films myself, but my mum is familiar with the girl in this, so she's looking forward to checking these out. I think these are from the 70s, I believe, something along those lines. But yeah, so yeah, Paul, if you're watching, thank you so much for this. Really do appreciate it. My mum is very happy to check these out. So yeah, that is an awesome subscribe mail from Paul Morgan Williams. So thanks a lot, mate. Next up, I have a couple of titles that I did a trade with Al Pearson, also known as Big P33. Now, he had a big haul from a charity shop and he was looking to trade some Blu-ray titles with other people. And I spotted these 2 titles in his stack that he was wanting to trade, and I had to snag them for myself because I think this remake in particular is a really good remake. I prefer it over the original, but that's usually most of the time. Anyway, the titles in question are the 2006 The Hills Have Eyes remake, and then the 2009 The Hills Have Eyes 2, the sequel to the remake. Fairly entertaining movies these are. I highly prefer this one over this one, but I think these are absolutely fantastic kind of remake, mid-2000s horror films that I really enjoy. So Al, thank you so much for sending these my way. I do plan to send your titles that we've agreed to trade very soon. Alongside it, he sent a note. I will read the note to you. Note with the note, as you can see, it's got a little the note there. It says, hi Jason, hope you are well, pal. Here are the 2 Hills of Eyes movies you needed. It's a pleasure trading with you, buddy. Thanks for what you are sending my way. I have also included something extra for you. Hope you liked it. Thanks again, pal. Much appreciated. Take care. Al, also known as Big P33. So, we traded, I traded a couple of Blu-rays for these. We did a trade. But he also sent me a little subscriber mail as well. It's a bit rattly though, which is a shame. But we will open this on camera. Let's have a look. Is it something interesting? Is it something spectacular? Boom, it's come off. It is something pretty great. The disc is a bit loose. The disc okay? The disc is fine. He has sent me the Anchor Bay release of Phantasm. Now, I remember checking this film out a long time ago, not really being my jam, but it's a film that I really want to rewatch. I do have the Arrow Blu-ray set, but as I'm collecting Anchor Bay, this will sit in my Anchor Bay collection rather nicely. As you can see, the little sailboat right there. There we go. Camera focus. Hurrah! So yeah, Al, thank you very much for this. Appreciate it very much so. It will go into my Anchor Bay collection rather nicely. That is Phantasm. Final pickup of this week is a series I wanted to check out for a while. I had a voucher in CEX. This was cheap enough for me to say, let's pull the trigger. And it is True Blood, seasons 1 to 5. It seems like my cup of tea. Blood, sex, violence, you name it. And I like vampires as well, so it'll go down a treat, hopefully. Hopefully it's good. I know there's meant to be 7 seasons, but we'll get the other seasons when I need to get them ready. But yeah, I'm happy to start the show with just season 1 to 5. So that is True Blood. Let me know if this is any good. I've heard it's fairly decent, but you never know how far a series can go before it kind of drops in quality. But we'll see. That's True Blood. So that is it, guys. That is pickups for today. Not that many, but some really good ones, I think, anyway. So yeah, let me know if you've picked up any of these yourself, or if any of these films are something that you want to pick up or you really like indeed. Let me know your opinions down below. As always, if you like this content, you want to see more, there is another video you can watch that will pop up right about here. Don't know, but it's going to be there. So click on that video, have a laugh, check it out, and I'll see you next time.